Hey y'all, and welcome back to my kitchen today. I've got a super good one for y'all today. This one's perfect for spring. These are lemon blueberry cream cheese pound cake cookies. That is a mouthful. And I'm gonna tell you what, these cookies are too. Y'all are gonna love these. Loaded with lemons and blueberry flavor and that yummy glaze. Y'all have to make these. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go in the kitchen and we'll get these made today. Okay guys, so for these cream cheese pound cake cookies, we're going to do about 1.5 sticks of this butter that's been sitting out for room temperature. Same thing with the cream cheese. We're just going to use about half of that and it's at room temperature. I've got an egg, some vanilla, some sugar, some flour, some salt. Now, that's the base recipe, okay? I'm going to change it just a smidge. You know, it's spring and so I decided I wanted to change it. So here's where we're going to go. I've got some lemons that I'm going to zest. I've got some lemon paste. You can totally leave that out. I just had it, so I'm going to use it. And I'm going to put in some dried blueberries. What do y'all think? Okay. All right, let's give this a test run and we'll see how we go. Okay, so before we get too far ahead, I've just got our 2 cups of flour here and our salt. And I'm just going to put that in there and give it a good little mix around to make sure that all of it's combined with the flour. There we go. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to zest our lemons. I've got 2 lemons here, okay? I'm just going to show you real quick what to do. I've got a microplane and you're just going to you're just going to rub the lemon across the microplane and see how it just takes that zest off. And you don't want to go any farther than that. You don't want the white part of the lemon because that is very, very bitter. So you're just taking off the yellow part, okay? So I'm just going to get both of these zested and then I'll show you kind of what we look like. Okay, so I've got these zested and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save just about 1/2 teaspoon of this zest. I'm just going to put it in a little bowl. And when we get these cookies done, we'll use the juice of those lemons and this zest to make us a little drizzle for the top. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, so I've got our 1.5 sticks of butter and our room temperature cream cheese. So we're just going to add all of that in there. There we go. And then we're going to add in our sugar. And y'all know I'll list all the measurements down below, so don't worry, okay? Now, we're just going to cream this together for a couple of minutes till it gets light and fluffy. Okay, so now what we're going to do is stop and scrape down the bowl, and you just want to do this to make sure that all the butter, all the cream cheese, all the sugar is incorporated with each other and that you don't have big hunks of anything at the bottom. Okay, so I just give it a good scrape around and then I'm going to turn the mixer back on for just a couple minutes and we'll finish adding everything else. Okay? Okay, so we've got that all creamed together, so we're going to put in our egg. And we're going to add our vanilla. And if you're going to leave these cookies plain, this is where you're going to stop with the flavoring, okay? But, you know, I can't do that. I can't leave well enough alone. So what I'm going to do, egg and vanilla. I've got our lemon zest. I almost said paste. Oh, good heavens. Did y'all see what I just did? Seriously. Y'all, I can't do anything without making a mess. All right. Let me get my lemon paste. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Luckily, when I flicked that zest, look, it just landed in my bowl of flour. So we're all good. Okay, so crisis averted. Okay, now, again, if you do not have this lemon paste, it's fine. You can leave it out. It's perfectly fine with just the zest. But since I had it, I'm gonna put about 1 teaspoon in there. Okie doke. Okie doke. So now we're going to turn this on for a minute or so and let that kind of incorporate, okay? Okay, so now with the mixer running just on low, we're going to add this flour just a little bit at a time, mainly so we don't make a mess. Okay? So just a little bit at a time till we get everything in the bowl. Alright, so I took this off the mixer so y'all could see our consistency. It's pretty thick, so I think we're going to be good here. Alright, so let me get all this scraped off and then we'll get our blueberries in here, okay? All right, guys, so I've got our blueberries in here, and I just ended up using about half of that little bag, and this bag is 3.5 ounces, and I just used half of it. I wanted to save some of them to put blueberries on the top of the cookies when we get them scooped out. Okay, so I've got like a tablespoon of flour. You know how like when you make muffins, you want to stir your add-ins with a little bit of flour? That might have been too much flour. You know what? It'll be fine. We're just going to do this. We're going to put just a couple more blueberries in there just to offset it, and it'll be good. All right, but anyway, like I was going to say, you know how like when you make muffins and you stir your add-ins with a little bit of flour so they don't sink to the bottom? I thought about that, and so that's what I'm going to do here. The recipe, again, you know, is just a plain recipe, so I'm just kind of making this up as I go. All right, so now we're going to put our blueberries in here, okay? And we're just going to give it a good little stir around and see what we got. Y'all, I think this is going to be really good. What y'all think? I can't wait till me and Michael can taste them after a while. Oh yeah, look at that. What y'all think? I think she's looking pretty good. Okay, all right. So there's our dough, and you can see little blueberries in there. That's going to be great. All right, so let me get our cookie sheet, and we're going to get these scooped out, okay? All right, so the recipe says with a large scoop. So I've got a large scoop. This is a number 20. I know this holds a couple of tablespoons of dough. So that's what we're going to go with, okay? So all I'm going to do is scoop it in and just make sure that it's level. And then we're just going to put them over here on our cookie sheet. And then the recipe doesn't say to do this, but I'm actually going to put these in the fridge for maybe an hour. I just think it's going to make the lemon flavor pop a little more if we do that. So if you want to totally bake them now, the recipe says you can, but I'm gonna chill mine. There we go. So I'm gonna get the rest of these scooped out, and then I'll show you how cute they are, and we'll probably dot the tops with the rest of those blueberries that we got. Y'all look at these cookies. Yum. All right, so I've just got about 18 cookies here. I've got the rest of these blueberries, and all I'm gonna do is just kind of dot the top with a couple. I'm gonna start with 2 on each one, just so I make sure I've got enough to go around, okay? Just like that. Look, these are gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. All right, there they are. All studded with their little blueberry tops. Now I'm gonna put them in the fridge for about an hour, and then we'll bake them up. See y'all. Okay guys, so these have been chilling in the fridge for about an hour, so look how cute they are. So I don't know how much these are gonna spread, so let's just go. I think I'm just gonna do 4 to start with, and we'll see how they do in the oven, okay? Look at there. All right, so we're gonna go in the oven about 16 to 18 minutes, and then I'll show you what we look like, okay? Y'all look at these cookies. They didn't spread. I'm so excited. Look, they're so cute. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. They're pretty round as it is, like they didn't lose their shape a whole lot, but I'm just gonna take this biggest cookie cutter and just go around them a little bit. Oh yeah, y'all look at those. They're so cute. I'm so excited. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get the rest of them baked up. We'll let them all cool, and then we'll make us up a glaze. I'll show you that in a minute. And then, yeah, then we'll get Michael in here and we'll taste them and see what we got, okay? All right, so I've got our cookies over here, and they're all cooled off. Aren't they cute? Okay, so we're gonna glaze them. So I've got about a cup of powdered sugar, and we're gonna take that little half teaspoon of zest that we saved from a while ago. And then I'm gonna add, I juiced both of those lemons, and that's a lot of lemon juice, y'all. We probably won't need, but just maybe a tablespoon of that, maybe. And then I'm gonna go back with just a half a teaspoon of that lemon paste. And then I've got maybe just a little 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla just to kind of round it out. And we're just gonna give that a good whisk, and if we need to add some more juice, we will. Let's see what we got. Here comes Michael to see what we're doing. He's hoping we're ready for cookies. We're not ready for cookies yet. Let's put just a little bit more juice. There we go. Okay, now let's get these cookies glazed up. Look at that. This it's a little thick. I might add just some more juice. Okay. Okay, so I ended up adding about 2 teaspoons more juice because that right there is kind of the consistency that we want. We want it to be drizzle-ish. I don't know what the word is. We just want it to drizzle, okay? So that's what we're going to do. All right, I'm pretty sure I've showed y'all this little trick before, but I'm going to show you again. So I've just got a little sandwich bag, and I put my finger down in the corner, and push it down in the glass so that you've got the outside like that, okay? And then you're going to take this glaze, and we're going to pour it in this little bag. See if I can not get it all over the counter. Just like that. That ought to be good enough. There's me some icing for later. And then, y'all, are you ready for this? Check this out. Look, now you've got a little piping bag to glaze these yummy little cookies. So I just twist it in my hand so I'll stay down in here. Let me get my scissors. Okay, so you're just gonna go in here, see if y'all can see that, and I'm just gonna clip just the tiniest little bit off the end of this, okay? Just like, well, I missed. Just like that, okay? See? Now you have a piping bag, look at that. I do this a lot with melted chocolate too, but it works really good for this icing. Now, you can go as heavy-handed with the icing as you want to. Okay, look at that. So what I'm probably going to do is go this way, and then I'll probably turn it and go the other way. And make sure you've got this set over your baking sheet with parchment. That's going to catch the extra icing so you don't get that all over your countertop, and it makes cleanup a lot easier on you. Y'all, these are so pretty. I don't know that this was easier than making a pound cake, but you could certainly double the recipe and feed more people. All right, watch this. So then I'm going to turn the whole tray, and we're just going to go the other direction because I don't want to be stingy with my icing. What y'all think? I love these. Y'all, we might try a different flavor. What y'all think? Strawberry? Ooh, you could do raspberry. You could do pretty much anything, I think. I don't know. We're going to have to try different flavors, I think. And you could double this recipe and feed a ton of people. Look at that. Those are gorgeous. Y'all, wait a minute. I can't get a hold of it. There we go. Look at that cookie. That is beautiful. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let these set up. I got icing all over my fingers. We're going to let these set up. It'll take, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes probably. And then I'll get Michael in here and we'll taste test them and see what we think, okay? Y'all, I'm excited. These are beautiful. All right, see y'all in a few. So I had to show y'all one more view of these cookies. Well, look at that, y'all, with the glaze and the blueberries. And now I'm going to show you the inside. Oh my goodness. Y'all, look at that. It's got the texture of a pound cake. What? Y'all, I don't know what we've made here, but I think it's going to be good. Let me get Michael. We'll taste them.
Technical difficulties, y'all.
No, it's operator error, I assure you. But in a different way. Look at my cookies. Look at them. They're so cute. All right, we're going to break it. Ready? Y'all, what? I think we're going to share one. Let's see how they... They smell good.
They smell real good.
Ching, ching.
Ching, ching. It's got a good lemon bite.
Look at that blueberry.
Really soft.
I gotta have a bite with blueberry in it. Y'all ain't mad at that.
No. This is definitely a cookie that you would enjoy in the spring.
Or in the summer. Or in the fall.
Spring and summer.
Sorry, y'all. That's good. Like, seriously. Do I like it better than pound cake? Probably not.
But pound cake's pound cake.
Pound cake's pound cake. But I'm going to tell you what. If you're serving a bunch of people, this might be a better option than making a cake, because you can make 18, 20 of these cookies versus a cake, and you can feed more people.
If you don't eat all of them first.
if you don't eat them all first.
I mean, let's be realistic.
Because they're good.
They
Y'all,
really are
like,
good.
seriously good. And you know what I was thinking, too? You can make these strawberry flavored. You can make them raspberry flavored. You can make these lots of different ways. We might try to play with that one day and make them different flavors.
These would be really
Pardon
good
me.
if they were done as a chocolate cookie with strawberries.
So yeah, that's why I keep them around.
I have uses.
Dude, those are good.
Those are really good.
Okay, I tell you where I got this. I got this over at White Lily's Instagram page, so hop over there and you can get the recipe. But, you know, me being me, I'll post what I did right here so y'all can have it and you can make it the way I did, or you can make it plain, either way you want to do it. Either way, just go make you some cookies because they're really good.
And
Okay.
if you do something completely different, let us know.
Yeah. Tag me. Tell me. Tag
Show
White
us.
Lily. Yeah, show me. I would love to see that. I would love to be a part of it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go probably eat another cookie. No, probably not. It's almost supper time. We're going to go cook supper.
Cookies.
We're not. I am.
Yeah. But not me.
He can cook. Okay, we're going to go. Y'all have a good rest of the day. We love y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And we'll make something else yummy. Bye, y'all.
Maybe.